Financial wellness. Reach out to them for advice at 855-DON-GINO. And now back to your hosts, Don Getling and Gino Franti.
All right, so we have a great show. I mean, our goal for 4.5 years now, Gino, if you go to our website, donandgino.com, you check out our YouTube channel, there's 750 videos of interviews with some of the best professionals we can find in all of Santa Cruz. We're talking the gun of guns. These are not just newbies trying to learn their craft. These are experts, and we have a 25-plus year experienced expert going to talk about insurance needs, and everybody needs insurance, should have insurance, and we're going to go over some of those needs today. But Scott Zimmerman with Corporate Strategies, thank you for joining us, buddy.
Hey, thanks for having me, guys.
All right, so we're going to bring up a group that Scott's been part of with us called America's Professional Resource Group. What we've done is we realize over time is as we talk to our clients, they have certain needs through their circle of life. All these things that happen as they age and as things change in life, they need professionals in certain fields, whether it be an insurance professional like Scott, whether it be a regular property and casualty insurance, whether it's financial planning, whether it could be divorce, estate planning, all these areas that you need, including college planning, of course, us, with the mortgage financing.
You get the planning part?
Yeah.
You get that part going there?
Yeah, it's all we're planners.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what the funny thing is, and I'm not a planner, right? Unfortunately, as by nature.
You're getting better.
By nature, I'm not a planner, but it's actually been enlightening for us to go through this process, and once you start recognizing how much of a need there is in your clients, then you realize what kind of a need you are in yourself. And then, the problem is procrastination. At the end of the day is I'm a total procrastinator, right? But we finally started making some strides here. A year later, after putting the group together, finally made some strides. Got my trust going, sat with Chris Ingram, our financial planner, got that. Someday I will get to you, Scott.
You keep threatening.
Well, the thing is, we procrastinate by nature, but it's so unfortunate because we've seen it now time and time again that when you can procrastinate with these really, really important things, because I don't know why we do it. Maybe that's something we talk about today is why do most of our clients procrastinate things that are super important, but they went to the Dodger game last night.
And I guarantee Scott will agree is once you do have these things taken care of, you feel so much better and you feel more prepared and more comfortable, and you're doing what's right for you and your family. And these are the things you can't procrastinate on. Am I right, Scott?
That's
all
right.
these people are procrastinating on your plethora. I'm looking at Corporate Strategies, Inc., and he's got a great website, by the way, at corpstrat.com. And you guys handle a plethora of important aspects, whether it's personal or business. Am I right?
That's exactly. I think what you were saying before, peace of mind. If you get these things, you don't have to worry. Your family's taken care of. You're taken care of, and you have nothing to really worry about.
I mean, there's things that I think.
Well, as long as it's structured correctly.
Exactly.
Now, and because you can go online or you'll get stuff in the mail, and I'm going to clarify this because it's why we work with great professionals like yourself. We can get bamboozled by the media. That's why we beat up on the media on a regular basis, because they're all about hype. They're all about themselves and self-promotion and all that. When our show has always been about you. It's always about you out there, and so we align ourselves with people that know their area of expertise better than us. That's why we have Scott Zimmerman with Corporate Strategies. He's an insurance expert in so many fields, whether it is business or personal. We don't know this stuff, Gino. That's why we talk to Scott.
We don't, and I told Scott this morning, I said when I saw him, I said, we could probably talk about on the show one of the things that I see, and it's even a temptation for me, and I already know that this isn't the right way to do it. I know this is not the right thing to do, but you get offers for life insurance every day. I mean, AAA, your mortgage company sends you this mortgage protection plan. That's just life insurance. That's
by the way, that is life insurance.
Term life insurance disguised by mortgage protection because that's a good sales strategy.
Yes.
Because life insurance can pay off a home, right?
You can do anything you want with it. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but what are the common pitfalls? I mean, how many people do you see that show up with these policies that were just really poorly designed and no thought behind it?
We are really fortunate. We see people in our office weekly, and what we always ask what they have, and a lot of the people, they bought things through the mail. A lot of those plans that are the real cheapy plans that guaranteed issue, they're usually, most of them, accidental policies, or accidental death policies. So really you have to die in an accident for it to pay off. A lot of those policies. You know, a lot
I
of
did
those.
not know that. Did you know that, Gino?
No, I mean that's
I didn't
again
know
that's
that.
the fine print stuff,
Yeah,
right?
fine
Because you know
print.
the big print says $500,000 life insurance policy,
Well,
$10 a month.
Having said that, there's a lot of those plans available too.
Yeah.
They're regular plans, so you could term. Those are usually term life insurance. They're really reasonably priced, but they're only good for a certain amount of term. That's why the prices are so low.
I gotta tell you, when you receive that package from AAA, and I hate to pick
Yes.
on them, but holy cow, what a package! I mean,
Yeah.
I feel bad throwing it away. I'm like, I just want to put this away and keep it somewhere. It feels like a policy. It gives
Right.
you the security that you're holding on to something valuable.
Yeah.
Well, let's start off. And just so you know, we're here with Scott Zimmerman with Corporate Strategies, Inc., a member of America's Professional Resource Group, a good friend of us, works out at the gym. He lifts small cars on a daily basis.
He bench presses Don.
He, more than
More
me.
than that.
That's easy.
Twice
Probably
me.
me.
That's easy.
Wait,
he weighs
probably-
140.
Wait, probably both of us together.
Yeah. My max he's warming up with. Yeah, and that's just your dedication to showing up in the morning with the rest of us at 5:50 in the morning and grin and bear it. But
I'm now 6:15.
yeah, that's true. So I want to read your mission statement, Scott, because
Okay.
this is something a lot of you should really listen to, because it's important on who you do business with. Trust me, there's nothing worse than getting bad advice. It can be detrimental to you and your family because you think you're covered, but did they ask the right questions? Did they go over this small print, as Gino said? So here's the mission statement for Corporate Strategies. We provide our clients with unique strategies to help them eliminate dangers, focus on their best opportunities, and create a plan and a path to which they can achieve their business and financial goals. That is a great mission statement.
Thank you.
Nicely done. And
Yeah.
we know you live that.
We do. We talk about all of our staff. We review this at our weekly meetings, so it's really important that we stick to it.
Well, you have so much. What's really good too is if you had one product, say there's the Weekend Warriors, where they're like, oh, I got part of this insurance company, and I can sell it on the weekends to my friends and family members and stuff. But that's the only policy they have. So guess what they're going to sell? It might not be the right policy.
Right.
So like I said, if you go to corpstrat.com and look at their website, you're going to see that they have every type of insurance there is, whether it's for business, whether it's personal, whether it's long-term, whether it's healthcare, employee benefits, you name it, they have it. So they don't have to sell you one product. Kind of like us at Skyline Home Loans, we are not stuck with one bank. Major banks, if they don't like your loan or they don't have the product for you, guess what they're going to sell? Something maybe isn't right for you, where we can go to multiple banks, make sure we give you the right product, and we lay it all out in a very well thought out, basically a report that breaks it all down for you, so you know what the costs are, what the options are, and I know you go over all those same questions, I'm sure.
Absolutely. Yeah, there's not one right company. There's not one company that's right for everybody. So we are brokers. We represent most of the top A-plus rated companies, and we shop the market to find the right one that fits each person's needs and wants.
So I'm going to get my hand slapped today, right? Because I'm just picking on people. First we picked on AAA, and now I'm going to pick on PHP. Right. Okay. So PHP is the new World Financial Group, and it's a way for entry-level people that would like to enter the insurance field to quickly enter the insurance field and have a maybe senior member, which means someone that's been in the industry for 6 months, help them to sell a policy. So yeah. So
Yeah.
my thing is, be forewarned when you're working with the PHP that you're working with people that don't have a lot of experience. You hope the people they're working with have a little more experience than them, and maybe the people they're working with have a little more experience. But by no means will you ever hold a candle to 25 years of experience in the field. And that's why you should not work with companies like that. They're large marketing conglomerates. They're not really great insurance people.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, you're here with the Don and Gino Real Estate and Finance Show on your hometown station, AM 1220 KHS. And we're here with Scott Zimmerman, 25-plus year veteran of you name it insurance, because they have it all at Corporate Strategies, Inc. So we're going to go into some details of things you need to think about when getting insurance or long-term care or you name it. We're going to cover it so that you have an idea what to think of to protect you and your family. So don't go away. We'll be right back.